In 2021, I hosted Thanksgiving for my family, and then right like the day after, I started feeling horrible. And then all through Christmas, I thought I was gonna die, actually. I felt that bad.
The way she looked, the way that she wasn't able to do as much as usual, that is when I definitely noticed that she was declining, but also didn't really know what it was. So I think when she finally was like, oh, it's the kidney, it was just very much a shock.
And when she was first mentioning that she was gonna have to go on dialysis, I think that's when it really became real. It really just didn't click until we drove into the dialysis clinic for the first time.
As soon as the doctor said, you're gonna have to go on dialysis, he immediately signed me up for the program at Del Seton. Well, from the get-go, I always said, I'm gonna go the transplant route.
And I think with losing our dad, that was the big piece, is we were all ready to do everything that we could for our mom. So I think that was the big piece, is we were ready, whatever had to be done, it's our turn to, make sure that she's okay. And just seeing my mom suffer and knowing that there was so much more to her life. So I thought to myself, oh, well, I know we're the same blood type, like surely we're gonna be a match.
But she did not match me because I had what they called a lot of sensitivities.
So what I actually ended up doing was just going to the living donor website, which it's there. You could actually submit that you're interested in being a living donor. And the Del Seton team was so wonderful. They said, we don't want to rush you. We're not trying to push you anywhere. Within that same week, I was just like, let's figure out the next step. And so my process actually went very quickly.
She did it. She did it. And she said, I'm doing this. And if you know my daughter, once she says she's doing something, she does it.
And I think that, my sister is one of the most compassionate people that I know. She has a lot of empathy for her. To give a kidney, that goes without saying.
And so by me giving that living donation, she's no longer on the list where you're waiting for somebody, unfortunately, to pass away. So by giving my kidney, she was also going to get a living donor, which is a totally different list.
She donated in September, and I got my kidney the following March. When I first met my surgeon, Dr. Turgeon, after speaking with her and her telling me everything, I felt very confident. Del Seton does a great job explaining everything to you, from the moment you have to prepare beforehand and what you have to do during the process.
So the care from Del Seton, it goes without saying, it is above and beyond what I could have expected. The whole team was amazing, and I'm just so thankful that they were her team.
And it was just incredibly, just facilitated very, very well. I was very impressed. I was in the hospital 5 days. And then after I got home, my son stayed with me.
So as part of the process, a caregiver is really mandatory. You have to have somebody who's going to be there to just kind of coordinate things with the rest of your family and make sure that we get them, to the starting line and then across the finish line.
But it was either Ryan is helping or we don't have anybody going.
But Kelli had done enough. You gave a kidney. Kelli had done enough. Let's just kind of rewind there for a second, okay?
So it's definitely, we played our roles. It's like, I did this piece and then, I had to step back and trust, and there's no other person I would trust more than my brother, so.
Wow.
Oh, look at these little ones.
Oh, imagine.
They're tiny.
I feel much better today because before the surgery, I had low blood count, low blood pressure. Can you imagine they fit into this? And I couldn't do my normal routine. And now I am doing everything that I love to do because I'm a very active person.
And so over time, as she recovered and I saw her strength grow really every day, it was amazing how she just kind of started becoming more, independent again. It was kind of her old self being seen again.
Yes, so my daughter's gonna have a second baby, another boy. So I am extremely excited because grandbabies, it's like the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm glad that I'm able physically now to do everything. And I really thank my donor, whom I do communicate with. She's incredible. She gave me a very precious gift. Yes, it's extremely important for people to donate. People don't realize how much suffering goes on. I saw it personally.
She's got so much to look forward to now, especially with her health, and it's just really a testament to the work that the transplant team did and the donation that Kelli gave.
When one of us is going through something, we're all going through it. So you're helping far more than just the one person that you think you are.
There's nothing I can say to her, to my daughter. There's no way for me to express how grateful I am. To me, it's just impossible, but I know that she knows.
The way that she is living life so fully, so much improvement, I always think to myself, gosh, I hope that that person who received my kidney has the gift. I hope that their family is experiencing what we are, because it is just the greatest joy.